This is so cool. I'm out of jail. Oh my gosh. I got my main channel back. This is so awesome. This is so awesome. Copy. Done. I'll start talking in a second. Oh my God, I'm so excited. You guys got no idea. New friends, new friends, new friends. Hey, Ileana, it's great to see you. I'm out of jail, part 2. Yay! YouTube sent me to jail for a week. Because I said, don't get the... And then I get back on YouTube, and then I posted someone else's video without the disclaimer. And then I got shut down just as soon as I got my channel back up. And they sent me to YouTube jail for 2 weeks. And now I'm out. I just got out today. I went to run a video on accept her friend. Okay. All right, let me get my eggs in one basket. Hey, Andrea, I love you, sweetheart. Where have I been? In YouTube jail for a week. I also got sent to Facebook jail during the same week. Got out of YouTube jail. And then I was only up and running for 2 days. I got sent back to YouTube jail for 2 more weeks. I got 2 strikes. So, and it was all about the... I'm sorry, I'm thinking my camera's up here and it's down here. Okay, so some things have changed, guys. I can't wait to get on to Holly Television, my other channel, and be like, hey, guys, ignore this one. Go back onto the main one. I'm up and running again. Man, I missed my new account. In the description box of this video, you'll see my backup channels. Please hit those backup channels and subscribe to them. Make sure to click like to receive all notifications. So I'm back up and running, and you guys haven't seen me in a while. You guys, hey, Klingon Hybrid, it's great to see you. Everybody's probably like, what happened to Holly's scenery? You guys on YouTube, my main channel here, I've missed you for 2 weeks. Let me catch you up to speed. I am now broadcasting from FringeRadioNetwork.com. So even if I'm not here when I broadcast on FringeRadioNetwork.com, I have a live chat room while I'm broadcasting. So you just have to sign into FringeRadioNetwork.com. There's 2 fringes out there, so that's why I'm being very particular in what I'm saying. So Fringe Radio, Johnny, the owner of FringeRadioNetwork.com. Well, when I say HTV, Holly Television, I really mean it now. Johnny, I walked outside to walk my dog one day, and there's a big box on my porch, and he got the podcast studio. So he spent the time to help me connect it, and I ran a podcast just on YouTube, and he heard me talking on it, and he said, no, Holly, I got to get you a different mic. So he sent a different mic, and then he got a wind box, so that way you can't hear me breathing, because I laugh and breathe too hard into the mic, especially with my asthma. But he got a wind box for the wind bag. Baglio, wind box, wind bag. Anyway. So yes, Johnny got it for me. He helped me set it up. He got the arm. I'll make sure all my contraband is away. Let me show you. All right, so he got the mic, right? So this is a new mic. And this is pretty cool too, this mic. Look at it, because it sits on these right here. That's rubber bands. So that way, if you nudge it or something, you don't really get the noise. Ooh, hang on. I lost my ear plugs. Okay, so because Johnny didn't like the first mic, Johnny got this mic, and then I needed that thing to run the mic, and then this is my mixing board. So right now, the next feat is to connect my stereo to my mixing board. And then I got to get an iRing so that way if I take a call via Skype, I can have an iRing and I can connect my cell phone directly into here as well, my mixing board. So this is, thank you so much, FringeRadioNetwork.com. Johnny, you rock. Susan, I've been thinking about you so much, Susan. I'm finally back up on my main channel and got it back. In the description box are the links to my backup channels. Uncle Obvious, thank you so much for the other night doing the broadcast. I'm sorry to dominate it on FringeRadioNetwork.com. We'll have to do another one, but I'd like to focus on your research and really get that, pull that from you. But I had a great time. I'm going to have the ex-leader of the Black Army on with me tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, FringeRadioNetwork.com. I'll promote that on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Gab. I can't believe I got my main channel back. Man, I missed you guys something awful. I was going nuts. Even though I could broadcast on my backup channels, I was still like, this sucks. So, Anyway, this is so great to be back up on my main channel. Yeah, I spent a few days. I still got to spend a couple more days connecting all the hardware as well as learning the software for FringeRadioNetwork.com. And now what I have to do is get ready for Expelling the Darkness with Russ Dizdar in Newark, Ohio. Or no, St. Louisville, Ohio. I'm lodging in Newark. And we're going to have a Expelling the Darkness training event April 23rd and April 24th. So I think I'm leaving for Ohio. I'm not sure if it's the 22nd or the 23rd. If I want to leave early because there's 3 groups of people I want to meet up with. They're like, oh, if you're coming to Ohio, Holly. And I'm coming to Ohio, so if I can, I want to meet up with my friends and other survivors and just people I've been friends with online forever and ever. And it'd be so great to see them in person. But I gotta get ready for that, which reminds me, I have to call for a hotel room, reserve that under Wonder Woman, and She-Ra. I'm kidding. My co-hostess, Stephanie Coolidge from FringeRadioNetwork.com, will also be attending this training with me. We will be commuting together, bunking together. Also, I'm working at the training event. I will be sitting at Coach Dave Daubenmeyer's mission table. You won't miss me. So be there, please. You can also live stream the event for these 2 days. And so, yeah, please check it out. It's real big. When I got that profile picture with the cross upon my forehead, that was when I gave Yud Hey Vav Hey my covenant May 17th of 2014. Here we are, April 2021, almost 7 years later. So formally, I'm going to write down my covenant to Yud Hey Vav Hey and formally give it publicly. And a couple ministries are going, certain people are going to lay their hands on me. I have spiritual gifts. I speak in tongues, but we are going to bless and baptize me in the Holy Spirit. And we are going to do, they asked me if I'd be willing to do a rededication via water baptism. And I said, absolutely. Yeah, I'm in. So this is going to be a really, really big event. I know people are flying in from all over the country, Nevada. People are coming in from all over. So I'm really, really excited about this training event. FringeRadioNetwork.com. Broadcasts have been going very well. The owner's very happy with me. He's even more ecstatic because he just made me sound like $1 million. I kept saying, hey, Johnny, What buttons do I twist to make sure I sound sexy and sultry like Demi Moore? So I'm really blessed. Thank you for the equipment. I definitely needed it. Yeah, it's out in Ohio, and I'm in New Jersey, so it's going to be a hike out there. I'm really looking forward to it, though. I won't be speaking, but I will be working there, so please come. Please join us. Russ Dizdar and the SIIU team are going to be there, and it's going to be an exciting, exciting event. I cannot wait. Hey, River, it's so great to see you. So, yeah, you like my new Holly Television Studios? Pretty cool. Hey, WP! I missed you. I was in YouTube jail for a week, got out for a couple of days, and went right back for 2 more weeks. It's been almost a month. Viborg! Much love. Yeah, I'm back. And FringeRadioNetwork.com. Johnny's been spending a lot of time helping me learn the hardware and software and connect it. And so now this is really Holly Television Studios. Camera, the stuff that makes me sound like $1,000,000. So it's pretty exciting. I was on my backup channels running videos. You should have seen me when I first got this. It was like Christmas here in the Baglio household. Like I was getting packages left, right, front, and center. And I'm like, oh, what new toy do I get now? But yeah, in the description box of this video are the links to my backup channels. Please click them. So that way, you're awesome. I'm so happy to see you, WP. So that way, when I get in jail again, we can just bounce over to my other channels and not miss a beat. I really did miss you guys. I was going nuts without you, to be honest. I did not like my time spent away from you. I definitely had some separation anxiety, to say the least. Although, I'll tell you what, Johnny had me busy. I still got to watch a 45-minute video to really understand everything that's going on here. Like I said, I still got to connect my stereo system, which will be connected into this, and just like I sent Johnny like a layout of my living room. He's like, where's your stereo? Da 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 da. So I sent it to him, and then yeah, I'm gonna really have a studio, Holly Television Studios. Pretty soon I can be like, hey, you want to rent out my studio? $1,000 for 30 minutes. I mean, come on, what do you expect between inflation? And I mean, this is Holly Television Studios. I'm teasing. But yeah, now I can go and do the audio version of my autobiography and not have to pay a studio or anybody else to do it for me. What I'm going to do is just dry cut, read right through it. I'll break it up into parts. But the audio version that I did prior on YouTube, I'm going to take down those videos, and then I'm going to re-record this. And when I re-record it, you'll have the video of me reading it to you if you want to watch me read it to you. But it's the audio I'm focusing on, and this equipment. Man, it's going to come out so good when I do the audio version. People will get it like in my true voice. And I'm really amped about that. So you'll be doing the live stream. I'll come scoop you up. I'm renting a vehicle. I had to. My car won't make it. So I'm so amped to go. You've got no idea. Man. Stephanie's like, never mind. She keeps reassuring me I'll have a good time at the training. And I'm like, I think I'm going to have a good time. She's like, don't let all the troubles and worries that you've been going through over the past couple of weeks get to you. So all the triggerings and bad happenings and stuff like that. I got severely triggered one time over this past time that I was in jail. I got so triggered. There was a tick in my head. Or there was a tick in my leg, the head of the tick. When I pulled the tick off, the head of the tick got stuck in my leg. So what I should have done is just gone to the doctor and had them cut it out and give me antibiotics. But instead, Somebody's like, oh, Holly, your altars must know how to do surgery. Stupid ass Holly listened. I let them trigger me, and oh, yeah, an altar came forward. But in all due respect, I said to this person beforehand, I said, my altars are not your friends. And when my altar comes out, you're gonna hate me. Guaranteed, you're not gonna like me. Again, my altars are not your friends. They are here for Holly. And now I might have some loathing altars and self-destructive and sabotaging altars, but thanks. Oh, I was so nervous on fringeradionetwork.com broadcasting. I fumble over it. I fumbled a few times in my broadcast lately. The one last Wednesday I did, I had the new equipment going, and it wasn't recording because I didn't have the software right. So poor Craig Mickle went for an hour and 15 minutes talking, and none of it was recorded and none of it was live. And fringeradionetwork.com was silent, dead air for an hour and 15 minutes. I gave Craig's wife a heart attack. I felt so horrible. I felt so bad to Craig. And Craig was so gracious, polite, and courteous. Me, I would have been like saying sailor type things about me after that occurrence, but they were very gracious to me, and Craig hung in there for another 2 hours and ran the whole broadcast. So I learned the hard way, and boy, I felt so horrible to Craig. I wanted to bring him and another guest on for this Wednesday, Silver, but I figured give Craig a break. He might need a rest after pulling a 4-hour Wednesday with me, and then maybe I can come back to him. But I learned the software. Hey, Turtle Squad. So anyway, what was I saying before that? Oh yeah, so anyway, the altar carved the tick's head out of my leg, but then the altar proceeded to get sick and vomit for 6 hours. And I can't say that the memories that I was remembering were very pretty. And I would have to say the memories that this altar was recalling and reliving were that heinous. It put my head in the toilet for 6 hours. The tragic thing, too, was the person that triggered me took the altar out, but did not stay with me, and then dropped the ball on me and did not put the altar back. So I sat and suffered, I'd say, for like 4 days. One day I was so bad I felt like I would qualify for a hospital visit. My head was in the toilet for 6 hours, vomiting. I'm surprised I didn't pop every blood vessel in my face. I was vomiting so hard. And yeah, so they triggered the altar and then left the mess for my ministries to clean up. You should have seen what Brooke had to go through and a few other people. I can't even remember. It was that bad. There were a couple ministries that reached out to me privately and said, Holly, I just saw your post. What in the hell happened? And we prayed, and after some time we put the altar back. But I'm hoping to reintegrate with this altar in particular. Hey, Stalker, I still got to get you that video. That video is the one that put me in jail the last time. I have it for you, Stalker Steve. I have your email. I'm slow, and I'm so sorry. If I have any trouble, I'll put it up on Google Drive for you, Steve, and then you could just download it. But please forgive me. I don't mean to be rude because you're one of my closest friends. I love you. Hey, Mike Dawson, how are you? I love you, Dawn. It's good to see you, sweetie pie. I was thinking about you the other day. A lot. I should have just picked up the phone and called you, but I was shopping and I was thinking about you and what you had done for me for Christmas. Yeah. Still holding my breath. So, yeah. Anyway, but this altar is a mean, nasty one, and I want to reintegrate with her. She's like very confident. She doesn't care what she says to you, like how it makes you feel. She just makes sure that how she feels on the inside is settled and right. And that's good because I know me, the core raw Holly, I have trouble saying no. I have trouble giving people the bad news. I have trouble being the messenger of bad news, and I cower out of it, and I skirt around the subject, and I pussyfoot, and I don't like that about myself. So I really want to reintegrate with this latest altar, because then that way I can even myself out. I won't be one extreme, which I am right now, or the other extreme, which the altar is. I'll be right in the middle, and I'll have that perfect balance of confidence and just that snap reaction with, hey, I don't like the way you're treating me, and I'm not going to let you get away with it. And hey, you've got a messed up thought process, and I'm not going to let it interrupt my life. Hey, you're a feminized male. No, 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 no. So, until you're a manly man like Stalker Steve, I am very unavailable. And I will lie through my teeth to make sure I'm unavailable. Anna Prayers is going to get me. I started another romantic saga up on one of my other YouTube channels. I did a video this morning. I'm like, I met someone. Anna's going to be like, here we go through that. I'm like, this time it's for real. She's like, yeah, I know exactly what's going on behind the scenes, Holly. You're not fooling anyone with that. But yeah, on my other channel, I made up this whole, hey, Hachi, I love you. Well, you can send it to HTV. HTV itself has an email. It is still me. You will reach me, but there's an HTV staff. And she'll vet you in her boredom. She gets bored. So, Holly Bags11 at protonmail.com. This way, if something happens and I can't get to the email, I can have Seller do it. Which reminds me of Shy Minor. I gotta get back to Shy Minor. Ugh. So, yeah. But, and plus, like, my email, I just got a warning. It's 85% full. If I don't, like, get rid of stuff, it's going to be too full. And you know what? I can't get rid of stuff because I have to go through everything. But yeah, anyway. So everybody on my other channel is probably like, oh my God, now we don't have a chance to date Holly. She's going to be taken. And it's like, no, we just started another saga. I had people thinking I was married last summer. September 13th was when I got married. But hey, you never know. It could be true. Me and Holly's affair is so secret, I don't even know about it. Oh, come on, stalker. You know about it. You know I'm wildly in love with you, Stalker Steve. We really know out of the two of us that I'm the stalker. It's not you, it's me. And we both know out of the two of us, I am stalking you, Steve. I never told you this, Steve. The dude that I was with for 21 years that ended tragically, he was sick with jealous over you, stalker. I never told you this, but I'm going to tell you now because it caused a lot of grief between him and I. I got the bruises, the picture bruises to prove it. Who is this Stalker Steve in your chat? Stalker Steve. Who is this Stalker Steve? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it's that Stalker Steve again. Stalker Steve. Stalker Steve. Stalker Steve. Oh, you're watching Stalker Steve. Who's this other guy that he's hanging out with? This Mikey? What? Who's Stalker Steve? It's always Stalker Steve. Man, he would give me a hard time about it. And it's like, yo, bro. Well, no, you ain't my bro. Just, yo, dude. Slow your roll. I hate when people do that to me. It's like, are you kidding me? They They even did it with Hachi. I was like, man, Hachi's a troublemaker of the group. Of course I'm friends with Hachi because I like to get in trouble. And Hachi's always getting in trouble. Aren't you, Hachi? I know you are. Just admit it. It's okay. You're always getting me in trouble, too. Hachi got me in trouble a few times with the ex. Big trouble. But that's okay. I love Hachi. I know he's a troublemaker. Hey, Steve, listen. I got the better end of the deal. Look where I'm sitting right now. Here with you. This is the dream come true right here. And you're the one that's in that dream come true. Not the person from the past. Notice that? Notice who's in my life now and who's not. There's a reason for that. There really is. Even with plastic Christians, God has led me away from people that swear up and down they're Christian. And God has been like, no, you're going over here, Holly. Your discernment, I'm going to use that gift of discernment and tell you to diss them and go somewhere else. Big trouble, happy Holly. Big trouble. Yeah, the bigger the trouble, the happier I am. I'm posting to my channel. I have asked. Really? I don't know who these people are. I gotta check them out. Oh, wow. I can't wait to see the projects you're involved in. Steve, Stalker Steve, I love you. I was tuned into your chat the other night. I dropped in real quick to say hi, and then I went and I laid down and I fell asleep to you guys talking. You guys know that you're home for me, though. Mikey DeLuca and I have the same birthday. We've been celebrating it every year since we met online. Well, not too much, but I always make a point to drop in on his birthday. Like, you guys are home to me. You guys were nice to me before the public even knew who I was. And I was like just waking up to all the super soldier stuff, you know. You guys still accepted me for me. You didn't shun me. You didn't tune me out. You didn't push me aside. You spoke to me like you speak to anybody else on your panel. You were so nice. Again, you didn't put your back to me. You accepted me. And Stalker, I was going through the worst thing in my entire flipping life. When I first met you, that was like the toughest time of my entire life. Waking up from MK Ultra, and you and your chat, just, I love you and all of your friends. Well, they're my friends now. But seriously. Yeah, we'll all be here to support you, WP. You're a brilliant mind. Oh, now that I got my main channel back. Panels. I want one with you. You and me. Like, just you and me. I want you to forget that anybody's watching and pretend that you're talking just to me, because we will have the best broadcast ever, WP. You're a priority to get on my channel. You, Josh Basili, and there's a couple other people. I have it written down too. WP. See, it's written down. You are a nice guy, Stalker Steve. That's why I love you. I love nice guys. It's all the other ones. I'll stay with a nice guy. Yes, I know. I have a cigarette. I quit smoking cigarettes, but I still... Well, the other morning, Matt gave me a couple because the neighbors downstairs, they were fighting, and then it sent me into panic and anxiety, like shell shock, and I got all... I just couldn't handle it. And Matt gave me a handful of cigarettes. And I've been saving this one until I couldn't take the Nick Fit anymore. I had broken it, and as you can tell, I fixed it. Yes, can I have a question? Yes, you can have a question. What is your question? You can ask me anything you want, River. It's great to see you. Uh-huh. Want to bet? I would. You know why? Because when nice guys tell you they're going to come over in 2 hours, they're there in an hour and 45 minutes. Because when nice guys say, yeah, Holly, let's work on this project together, they work on it together. They call you about it. They talk to you about it. They don't leave you hanging and just drop you. Nice guys, they say nice things to you. They compliment you. Nice guys tell you how they feel, and they have a two-way conversation, and they give you feedback. Nice guys make a girl feel special, pretty, wanted. I'd love to have a nice guy. Yeah, I quit cigarettes. I'm quitting. I went back to vaping. That's why I got you see all these different vape pens? It's because I quit smoking. It was just that one morning, man. That, 1, 2, 3. I'm not done. 4. 5. 6. None of them work. All of them need coils. So, geez, I'd give anything for a nice guy. Are you kidding me? I would, if I had a nice guy, I'd come home with flowers for him. I'd come running in the door and be like, honey, I'm home. I love you. Where are you? What do you want to eat? Come eat with me. I want to gain weight. And when you're with me, you settle me and you calm me and you protect me to the point that I feel comfortable to eat. Man, I would cherish a nice guy. You're not being rude, River. You're my friend. And you're absolutely right. And you know what? This is my last cigarette because I know you're so right. And you can bank on it. I'm renewing my covenant in a couple of days, so you can bank on it. I know Keepy Eepies wants to go out. Right? Geez, I'd write little love letters for a nice guy, leave him in his shoes. So in the mornings, if he went to put his shoes on, he'd find a little love letter from me before he even went to work. And then he could call me and be like, when'd you sneak that inside my sneakers, Holly? And then you could call each other throughout the day and send each other nice texts. And then when you get home, spend time seeing each other and really spend time with each other. But I don't want a fly by night, See, nice guys do all the things that girls want. It's just girls never give nice guys a chance. Girls always go for the bad guy. Thinking that they can make an honest husband out of a bad boy, and it doesn't work like that. And you know what? Also, I want someone that's sold out on Yeshua just like me, and definitely someone that knows about a super soldier. Or if they don't know what super soldiers are and they're not in that world, at least to be like Stalker Steve and have been here for me or for someone else for a matter of years, watching them deprogram and watching them wake up from MK Ultra projects, watching them wake up from the cages that they were locked in, that they had to live in deep inside of an underground military base. But I would have to have somebody that's my equal in that capacity. I could never have somebody as my lesser. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just, a man needs a woman and a woman needs a man to be a man. How long would the flowers last? You want to see how long a flower would last? You buy these kind, Hachi. Hang on. Hachi, you buy these. See? Roses and water. I know. A nice guy would come visit me before I go off to Ohio. Would have made it a point to see me off before I went to Ohio. Oh, I accept your flowers. Thank you, Stalker Steve. You made my day. Thank you. And the reason for holly is, or the reason for holly, the reason for yellow is because it's holly spelled backwards. I want to get a silver one because I'm Yeshua HaMashiach's white hot silver arrow. So I want a silver rose. Silver. Anyway. I wish you were here so I could give you a hug for those flowers, Steve. I could really use a big hug. I did meet somebody today. I got their phone number. I get everybody's phone number. If I want your number, I'll get it. But I live in a small town anyway, so I want to know the people that are in my proximity. But anyway, this kid, 17 years younger than me? No, wait a minute. 18 years. Where's my calculator? Yeah. 15 years, I was right. 15 years younger than me. I had met him last year, and he's come in. I've seen him downtown a couple of times, and we got to talking today. I was like, wow. I'm flattered. Thank you for the compliment. But we're just going to be platonic friends, sweetheart. That's all. And when I throw a party, I will be inviting you, sweetheart. But that was pretty flattering to me. I don't know, I get flattered when I'm asked out on dates, and I'll tell you, once I started hanging out at the firehouse, I don't think I've been asked out on so many dates before in my life. But then I tell them, no, I'm celibate, I love Yeshua HaMashiach, and they think I'm a whack job. But then they see me around, they see me walking keeper, and they stop and talk to me, and then they get to know me, and then they get to see a little bit of my background, even if they don't understand it. And then they're like, oh, wait a minute. So she's not saying no because it's no to me as a person. I just see she's saying no because of her relationship with Yeshua, and she's not playing around. So if I really want this girl, I better know I want her, or I just better leave her alone. And that's what happens, But I'm not pulling any punches. Sure, I would love to have a one-night stand and work some stress out. It's been a very long time for me. But I want the real deal thing. I want one of those relationships I've heard about the Bible talk about, where a man is a man, a woman is a woman. They have a healthy relationship according to the Bible. Yeah, man, that's what I want. I want to do things the right way with a guy, because everything I did in the past 46 years has always been the wrong way with a guy. I want to love him enough and love myself enough to do things the right way, to want to do things the right way. I know everybody's thinking in the back of your mind, you're going to marry somebody you never had sex with, Holly? Don't you wish we were all offline, not recording right now, so we could carry on further with that conversation? But hey, this is rated G, so we can't go there. Would I marry somebody and not have had sex with them? Well, I'm that kind of person you don't want to double dog dare. Actually, you don't even have to double dog dare me. I'm pretty daring as it is. I would definitely do something like that. Would I do that in reality? No. No. If you think I'm going to get stuck with somebody who I can't stand their body odor or how they move or what they're like in that capacity and have to be with it for the rest of my life, I think you're off your rocker. I've given this a lot of time and a lot of thought, and I had to be honest with the big man up there. So, I was honest with him. But would I wait to have sex for marriage? Absolutely. Absolutely, I would wait. Because I would want to wait because I would want to build that bond and that friendship with someone, to know what it's like to need them, to know what it's like to just receive a hug from them and have that hug so fulfilling. It meets all your needs right then and there, where you long for their hug. And so that friendship and that bond has to be there, and that has to be what is focused on. And that's a really big thing that I think all relationships nowadays are lacking. I look at my friends that are dating. I'm not talking about marriage, but just dating. And I'm like, wow, why are you even in that relationship? Some of my friends' marriages, I'm like, you shouldn't be married. You're not happy in your marriage. You just shouldn't be married. But I don't even see what my chat room is saying. My chat room probably started unsubscribing to me because of my honesty. Hello, Arcade. Viva Cristo. Gets the fly by night girls that have broken his heart, and it makes it very hard for that kind, nice guy to be him true self. But there is always hope. WP, I'm with you. I'm not looking for a fly by night guy. I'm really not. That like wrenches my heart. I had a fly by night guy about a year ago, and it ripped my fucking heart out of my chest. I was like, Abba, I basically gave up my covenant with you for this man, and he turned out to be a goddamn fly by night. Don't I really feel like a fool? And yeah, I felt like a fool. But yeah, like now I would definitely. WP, it sounds like you and I want the same things. You're near Ohio. I know where you are. In Michigan. I'm like going to be in and out of Ohio though. I'm looking to go up to Ohio for a week or two in the summer, but like camping out means I want to go up to the Serpent Mounds. There's a bunch of people I want to see, and I want to fish around. And so I'm looking to take a vacation. I love you, Bonnie. I'm so happy to see you. You can't find his channel. Hang on, Sweet Pea. I'll get it for you. Sweet Pea. I love you, Andrea. I love you so much. Wait, no, that's my backup channel. Hang on. I'll get you WP's info. Hey, WP, you got my cell phone number. Call me on WhatsApp. Like, I'm not going to bother you. Like, I won't call you 15,000 times a day, but I want to talk to you. I would tell you to block your number, but I don't think you can block your number on WhatsApp. WP. There you are. You got 2 channels. There you go. Got your channel. Copy. Okay, here you go, honey. Andrea, here's WP's link for his channel. I love you, Debbie. Debbie is a survivor from Montauk, and I can tell you that her and I hit spiritual attacks like clockwork. If you're talking to Debbie and she's in a spiritual attack, whatever she's going through, guaranteed all the way on the opposite side of the country, here where I'm sitting, I'm going through the same thing. It's that Montauk, whatever that Montauk tie or programming is. Debbie severely suffers from it. Ow! Mother, whatever you guys do, when you go to pray, pray for Debbie, pray against MK Ultra programming, pray against people trying to shut me down for talking about it, pray against the frequencies, but pray for people that are going through spiritual attack, pray for their protection, their coverage, and also remember to pray against retaliation attacks from people that get mad at you for standing up for someone else, or just the fact that you love Jesus, they're going to attack you. Ah, stalker, you're a sweetie pie. I have to find your number. And yes, I have 2 channels. Okay. Your other channel is poetry. I got your channel that has the plants on it. I got to take my dog hiking, this poor dog. When I take her out, I'm going to be outside from now until the time it gets dark. I hope nobody else goes to the park tonight. Can I see them? I don't care if they're confirmed or not. I want to see them. I have memories from Montauk. That tower. Anyway. Troubadours. I like that, Hachi. We're Holly's troubadours. I gotta write that down. I like that. Troubadours. Trouble making men. My troubadours. But, yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. I do think you're not beneath me. Hachi, I'm not seeing all the comments, but no, we're all peers here. I will get them for you, Holly, and show them in the future. Okay, no, take your time, no rush. You want me to give them your first channel? Okay, again, everybody, this is WP for Truth, and then this is just WP. So the second link I drop in right now is another one of they're both WP's channels. I don't like Dr. Phil. He doesn't know how to handle victims. He alienates them. He basically victimizes them all over again. He reinforces the MK Ultra programming. Victims need to be spared from that man. I do not recommend him. If you see him and you're a victim, run in the opposite direction. He will alienate you, humiliate you, and you are going to be the person in the wrong. Don't go to Dr. Phil. Come here. I'll coach you. Okay? Stay away from that. Stay away from that. It's not even worth my words to describe how rotten he is. And I just don't have the words. Just stay away from Dr. Phil. I've seen what he does to victims, and it's atrocious and disgusting. He exploits them so he gets money and then turns around and stabs them in the gut and says, "You're the problem. You're the problem." No, dude. The predators are the problem. You did nothing but exploit a victim. You and Oprah. Go get a harp and harpo that whale and yourself out of here. Okay, on that note, I'm taking Keeper out to hike her. I had a good day. It was really nice to hang out with you guys for a while. I can't believe I got my main channel back. Thank you. I miss my main channel so much because there's so many of you I don't get to see. Like, I don't know if you guys are on Instagram. Can I run live streams on Twitter? I can't remember. If you guys are on Instagram, Twitter, become friends with me because I run videos on there. Because I like talking to you guys. I like hanging out with you guys. Like a lot of times I'm like, I have absolutely nothing at all to talk about, but I want to go hang out with everybody on YouTube, all my friends on YouTube. So I'll just start up a live stream just so I get to see you guys. Honest. Like, so I'm so amped that I got to see you guys. I have missed you. Oh man, it's been a total of 3 weeks. The past 2 weeks were like torture on me. I couldn't handle it. I hated it. Orca Winfrey is an adrenochrome junkie. Yes. Is this HTV channel? I want my HTV. Later, V-Borg. It's so great to see you, sweetheart. My love to you and your loved ones. Cheers. I was just thinking about it. Cheers. I was thinking about getting a glass of wine and then starting on my housework here. I took some kratom, but yeah, I don't know. I'm in a good mood today. It's because you guys in the chat room flattered me. And then that youngin' this morning flattered me. I got flattered today. I'm like, honestly, like, I'm all blushing. My boss is looking at me. He's like, "Do you feel all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just got flattered, that's all. I've been feeling pretty lowly, very lowly, extremely lowly, and I got flattered." So, Shield Maiden, I love you. Kimberly, I love you so much. Oh, thank you so much for being there. When I saw you, I'm like, score. My loved ones are here. The infantry is here. Yes. Because I get so nervous and stuff. I do. It's weird. And plus with the equipment, that's new and awkward. And I was doing videos on YouTube just to kind of get acclimated to it and stuff. And thank you so much. I'm going to have one tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Brooke Federline, the ex-leader of the Black Army. I stress ex, the same way I stress that I'm an ex-super soldier. She is the ex-leader of the Black Army. I hope to get her history. I hope to bring her back on the show a bunch of times. She's an incredible prayer warrior. She has a book released. So I want to promote her and I really want to get her testimony. We've done shows in the past, but she's helped me to deprogram, so I want to run shows with her in the future about what she's had to do, helping me deprogram and what's happened with me when my alters have come forward, like what she's had to do and what it's like. So Hear the Watchman is grooming, or was before COVID broke out. Hear the Watchman, Mike and Jeannie Kerr were grooming Brooke and I to be speakers at these conferences. And so what Brooke and I can't do just yet, what we can't do just yet face to face, because she lives all the way in New Zealand. She's in New Zealand. So what we can't do face to face, we can do on podcasts and still come out powerful. So when people would pay to go to a conference to hear us speak, we'll just bring it to you for free. I know she's down for doing Yud-Hey-Vav-Hey's work. I'm down for doing Yud-Hey-Vav-Hey's work. You guys are down for doing Yud-Hey-Vav-Hey's work. So, oh my gosh, Colleen! How are you, Colleen? I can't wait to, yeah, I got to promote it. So I'll promote it tomorrow when she gives me her bio. I do have a lot of work to do. I need to get in touch with David Author. It's 1 full week. I didn't even respond to him to let him know I needed more time. I got slam bombarded. But with the training coming up, I got to prepare for that. So tomorrow morning is laundry. Then I broadcast. Oh, wait. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Tomorrow's Wednesday? So I got to go Thursday. I get my cart. And tomorrow I do laundry. Then I broadcast. Pack. I gotta get used to having like headphones in and the wires hanging down. Maybe if I put it like this, and I won't really have the wire in front of me. Maybe that's better. See if that works. So I stop ripping it out of my ear. I love you, Moorer. I love you, Andrea. I love when you call me Halls. There's a girl at the firehouse. They all call me Halls. I love it. It puts me in a good mood. I don't know what it is. You call me Halls, and I'm your best friend. Did I read today? I read your comments, River. No, I read yesterday. I did not read today, no. Wait, you mean like the Bible? Oh, L.A. Marzulli's going to be on? No! Guys, okay, I definitely got to go now. Because you guys and I got plans. This is what we're doing, okay? Get out of here. Okay, not you guys here. I was talking to my screen. Okay, this is what we're doing. I'm going to take Keeper out for a walk and hike her outside. The link that I just blah, 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 blah. The link that I just dropped in the chat room is Demonic Entities and World Authorities Marauders Intel Special with L.A. Marzulli. Oh my gosh, it's Brian Melvin and L.A. Marzulli. Do you guys know who Brian Melvin is? Okay, I know who Brian Melvin is, and I'm amped. Yud-Hey-Vav-Hey gave me a dream about Brian Melvin, and when I got the dream about Brian Melvin, my brother in Christ, because Yud-Hey-Vav-Hey was leading me to his ministry in my dreams and then into reality, I heard in the dream, it was just darkness, and I heard this voice coming through the darkness, and it had a certain sound to it. And then I kind of saw like notes or certain like wave frequencies going through the air for this voice, from this voice that was flowing in the darkness. December 2019 in Maryland, I'm watching the internet, and all of a sudden Brian Melvin comes on to Omega Frequency on YouTube, and I hear his voice. And I heard my shepherd speaking, and it had reminded me of a dream that Yudhe gave me back in 2013. And there I was, 2019, listening to this man's voice. And I had a dream of his voice because Yudhe gave me a dream 6 years prior. So, guys, I am going to take Keeper out, hike her around, and in 26 or 25 minutes, at the link above, L.A. Marzulli and Brian Melvin are going to be talking about demonic entities and world authorities. I love you, Seller. You just popped up on my screen, sweetie. You're not here, but you will be. She'll be like, oh my God, I missed your live stream. Okay, guys, I'm going to head out. I love you, but I will see you in 30 minutes. I can't wait for that live stream. It looks like it's going to be a great one. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our episode of Holly Television. And again, my name is Holly Baglio, and I'm your hostess with the mostest, broadcasting to you live from Holly Television Studios right here in my beautiful garden home state of New Jersey, USA. I want my HTV. It's so great to see you, River. It's so great to see you guys. I'm back. I'm out of jail. Yay! Okay, and on that note, I'm going to go find some freedom out in the park with Keeper, and I'll see you guys at the link above. Have a beautiful evening. Oh, I'll probably run a broadcast for you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you 3 a.m. Friday morning. You guys ready for a broadcast 3 a.m. Friday morning? Good. 3 a.m. Friday morning, HTV. Be here. Don't be square. I'm running a broadcast. And yes, I expect you to wake up at 3 a.m. and tune in to me Friday, April 23rd. I love you. End stream.